Hey everybody, it's Dr. Dranitsaris here. Welcome to Fearless Friday. And today I am going to be talking about codependent myth number 4, the myth that people just care too much and they can't help their own behavior. You think about that statement, it's as though someone is saying, I am at the mercy of my impulses. I have no control or no power over my having to help other people, my having to give up my own needs to put myself in the service of others, that I have to be submissive. I have to anticipate, I have to think about, I have to worry about other people at all times. And as I talk about it like that, you can see or start to see, I hope, that this is a strategy to keep a person in a relationship. It has nothing to do with love. It doesn't have a whole lot to do with caring because it keeps people dependent on us when we go into caretaker mode. So the reality is caretaking, enabling, it's a form of dominating in relationship. It's a power place because in order to be a caretaker, you have to have someone that you perceive is weaker than you and cannot function without you. It's a survival strategy like any other. So let's just talk about the definition of love for a moment. The definition of love says it's a deep feeling of affection. This is an experience that we have. We experience love. It's not a doing activity. It's not a caretaking activity. It is feeling affection for, holding very dear to oneself. And when your partner strikes out in anger, or they forget your birthday, or they don't do what you've asked them to do, that's not love. When they don't apologize, even with children, when they drop the ball over and over again and you keep compensating for them, when you have to come home from work to a dirty house and dinner not cooked, when nobody else is acting like an adult, even though you may have adult children at home, you have a partner who's perfectly capable, they are all waiting for you to take care of them. And this isn't love. These aren't acts of love from people. These are acts of dependency. And as I've said in each of these talks on the myths, that codependence is us being stuck in a particular stage of development. Yes, our bodies as adults, our physiology, we grow older, but that does not mean that developmentally we mature. We can have the emotional age in relationship of a 13-year-old, and we're still rebelling against parental authority, or we're still trying to get the approval of our parents by taking care of and anticipating their needs so that maybe they'll love us and they'll think about us and they'll take care of our needs. But letting someone devalue, use, abuse, or dominate us and really take advantage of us without really appreciating it. When we say, I can't help myself, I can't leave this person, I can't say no to them because I just care too much, that's an excuse. And we have to see it for what it is. At the end of the day, the fear of being abandoned really triggers this particular strategy. Not all codependents use the caretaking strategy, but for those who do, they are afraid of the emptiness, the aloneness that they feel when not attached to someone. And so they make up reasons. I worked with a client years ago. It took her 3 years before she finally said to her neglectful partner, who invalidated her almost on a daily basis, that she wasn't going to take it anymore. Still remember the first thing she said when she came into my therapy office was, I am hopelessly codependent and I don't know if I can do anything about it. course, my response was, yes, you can. Let's get to work. And that's it. We have to get to work. We cannot believe that we cannot do anything about our own development. Being stuck at an age of emotional development means that we go back there and start looking inward at what I need to do differently to take responsibility for myself and my own development. We belong to ourselves first and foremost, meaning that we can no longer blame our parents for our dysfunctional behavior. We have to look at it, own it, and then power ourselves up through making that choice to do relationships differently. So check out Dranitsaris-Hilliard.com. Check out our resources there. Go to our YouTube station and find out more about what we have to offer in terms of our free learnings, our free videos on extracting yourself from dysfunctional patterns of behavior. You can do it. I have every confidence in you. Bye for now.